I have to sneeze. Woo! That was good. For 24 years, I thought that I was a Christian. You could have walked up to me and said, "Hey, are you a Christian?" And I would have said, "Well, sure. I mean, I was born and raised in America. I go to church on holidays. I read my Bible occasionally. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I even pray. So, yeah, of course I'm a Christian." But then, if you would have asked me the question, okay, you're a Christian, but if you died right now, do you have any idea where you would go? And then I would answer something like this. Well, I think I would go to heaven because I'm a good person. I give to charity. I try to help people. I'm always nice and kind, and I don't do bad things, right? I'm not like a Hitler or a Manson or anything crazy like that. And I think when it comes down to it, God really knows my heart. And so, yeah. And you're right. God does know your heart. And in the Bible, he actually tells us that the heart of man is deceitfully wicked above all things. Who can know it? You see, God knows our heart. The problem is, we don't. Now, if someone asks you these questions and you find yourself answering the same way, well, pay attention, because you just might be missing out on something pretty important. Because you see, Christianity is not just a club that you can join. You don't just suddenly decide one day, okay, I'm going to start behaving myself because I'm going to become a Christian. It doesn't work like that. Here in America, we tend to think that, well, we're born here and I've just always been a Christian. Well, Christianity is not something that you're born into. It's something that you can only be reborn into. Now, I have a feeling that there's a lot of you guys out there that have a zeal for God, but you still don't know him. And that's who I'm here to speak to today. Because you see, I was a pretty good guy. I was an honor student. I was an Eagle Scout. I grew up in the Methodist Church. I never drank. I never smoked. I never did drugs. I never killed anybody. I never committed adultery. I made it a habit not to go around stealing things. I tried not to lie. I tried to be an overall good person. You know, I would do the good things. I would help out people when I could. I was good. But see, here's the kicker. One of these days, we're going to have to answer to God for everything that we've ever done, everything that we've ever said, and everything that we've ever thought. On that day, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say things like, look, I fed the hungry and I clothed the poor. I helped out the needy. I donated this money and I donated time and I did charity events and I gave that homeless person $1 and I did all these things in your name, Lord. So, you know, let me in. Well, the problem is, that's when God's going to turn to these people and say, depart from me. I never knew you. Because if you're going to try to get in according to your works, you're never going to make it. There is no work of righteousness that you can do that is going to earn you a relationship with God. You won't be able to make it on your own power. I don't care how good you are. I don't care how many people you help. I don't care how much time you donated to the church. It's just not going to matter because it's not enough. Because check this out. No matter how fast I run, no matter how hard I try, I'm still not going to be able to jump over the Grand Canyon. So whether I run really fast or if I just walk up to the edge, either way, I'm not going to make it. So here's the message that I would like to bring to you today. I would like to encourage you to give up on your way, because your way is never going to be good enough. And being a good person, that's nice. That's great for earthly relationships. That's wonderful. We like good people. We get along well with them. But that's not going to get you to God. So please give up on your way and give in to God's way. Now, God's way is through the work of Christ and what He did for us on the cross. So then the judgment that we deserve is now put on Him. He willingly took that. And why do you suppose He did that? Because He loves us. God's kind of cool like that. So please, I would like to encourage you,
to give up and give in, or you ain't getting in.
You see, it's actually a free gift from God, and the only thing that we do is put our faith in it. So it's not a good deed, it's not a work of righteousness, it's not any kind of a law or a requirement on our behalf. No, it's just us putting our faith into the free gift that God has already provided. And that's it.
So I really want you guys to understand that God has made a way for you. And it's the only way.
So no matter how perfect you think you are, you'd better check again. Huh? Oh.
So once again, this is Daniel checking in from Coast to Coast for Christ in Canaan, New Hampshire. Yeah.